Baited. Baited
Let's all
again.
point and laugh at him real quick before the game starts.
So, Red, what happened last time?
Well, back on our mission here, I had a bit diverging from our original path as the whole thing with the wasps and going to the forest to check it out based on, well, Juliet's hunch. A little bit past what we were planning originally, but we decided to go forward with it. Even with us taking a bit of rest beforehand, I believe Charlotte was the one who was able to get to Juliet to give her a bit of, like, ask her to open up a bit more, as there was something that she was concerned about what exactly disturbed those nests of wasps, and possibly being the rebel group we might be looking for. Maybe it's just hunters, but she has some doubts. Regardless, we have a mission tomorrow, and we can't really fail it, as we made our way the next day to the thick mushroom forest to find, well, a certain, based on, I believe, our lookout in Icarus's eyes, we were to find a hollowed out mushroom, and go inside and take a look, and Icarus himself was able to find a bit of evidence with a curious symbol up there for indicating to the Sprites Academy as such. Concerning, especially with how big this operation is and how much oil seems to be what we found. Can't be used for anything good, but we don't really have much in the way of clues. And our investigation was interrupted when I guess the smugglers came back, a large number of them in comparison to us. The tense operation, tense back and forth, we'll say, as they essentially said, leave, when no one gets hurt, keep your mouth shut, the usual spiel, as they allowed us to leave two at a time. And finally leaving with just Juliet and Icarus, with Juliet whispering to him to make his way out, and once the gunfire starts shooting out, you run for it, essentially. And as we waited for her to come out, we saw Icarus, and then we heard the weapons go off, chaos ensue as we made a run for our lives, essentially. A bit injured as well for some of us, more so than most. Making our way hidden in the trees, it seems we were a bit of an impasse. Our captain had apparently sacrificed herself to ensure that we would get out, and we were injured and we couldn't really decide what to do next. Some of us wanted to go back to get back up, otherwise, well, Charlotte and of course Heyman pointing out that we can't just leave her behind. And of course, Maeve, realizing that this would be a bit disgraceful in the eyes of the Sentries, decided to back up Charlotte too. So we all, after the unanimous vote, decided to make our way back there to try to save our captain and ensure, well, at least no more people die on this operation. As Heyman was able to find a secure path to inside the mushroom without too much notice, but we had to be stealthy and careful. And we all decided to make our way. Or it was Maeve, Charlotte, and Icarus. There was a bit of interruption between Icarus and Charlotte as they were caught by the guards who were still left over watching, just in case we came back, apparently. And a chase was on as they made their way out. And, well, Maeve wasn't caught, so she was snuck in, was able to find Juliet, and, badly injured, wings heavily damaged, but alive. And it looks like if we had been a little bit too late, then more likely it would have burnt her alive, along with the remaining oil that they left there to ensure proper burning. Well, grabbing her and getting our way out as the fires started growing. Charlotte and I believe Icarus had a bit of a time at fighting and hurting and killing, essentially, as we made our way back to Rendezvous and decided to get her out of there. A couple more days of rest as we tried to ensure we weren't followed and make sure our captain was properly taken care of, as she was out of it for the entire journey back. And, well, a bit of a somber mood as she was taken in to be taken care of when we got back to the city. And we had to give a report. A bit of worry we had there because, well, depending on what we say, this could be ruinous for some of us and especially for the captain. But most of us knew that we didn't really necessarily do anything wrong, and there was no reason necessarily to lie either, as each of us had our own individual conference, we'll say, for some of us who were aware of who she was, but for others, not too sure, as Valerie Katinka, I believe, the Black Swan, a very highly regarded person in the military for a number of people, the Major, I believe, as she didn't really tell us much, just asked what happened and asked whose idea was it to go back, and we gave her reports, each of us. And by the end of it, for some of us she was a bit disappointed, for others she was fine with, as she talked about that being part of the Sentry means to basically be brave, be daring, don't leave people behind, essentially. And, well, a word of warning for Icarus, and basically saying, based on what she's heard and what she's seen, it seems the person who did the best in regards to that is Charlotte. And gave her promotion to be the leader of this group because we still have a mission to continue with. And with that, we were happy to congratulate her as we decided to do a bit of celebration and, well, get a bit of rest and rapport. As we did get a chance to see the captain and check on her and make sure she's all right and give her condolences as well and promises to come back. Icarus even having a moment to talk with her as well to thank her for putting her life on the line there. And a bit of a mended bridge, not entirely fixed, but I think it was an olive branch that was sorely needed for the relationship. And Charlotte went on a bit of a date, keeping in with that same Sluha woman she met, I believe Pauline, who was interested in her. A bit of back and forth, and rumors, of course, about what was going on. Some stolen smuggling ring thing going on, information about the in-betweens, a bit of back and forth. And I think it ended there with us prepping for our journey and saying goodbye and making our way out again to hopefully get things done. And I think that's where it ended last. Us going, oh yeah, we went to the in-between was where we're supposed to be going now.
Yep.
And trying to get our way there.
And like I knew, hate hasn't returned. Have you, hate? Well,
LCO's MIA.
deleted. Yeetus. I think. Oh, what was there anything any of you would like to do before
Well,
the?
We just traveled off basically.
Yeah, you were
that's-
just like
that's
you were
it.
on the on route.
Yeah, we want to do that. That's the
Let me
last thing we
open
did.
my 15 reference charts. And yes, Red, I will always be passive aggressive about this for like another few months at the very least.
I know, Grunt. Oh no, you're not vindictive at all. Of course not.
Fine.
I feel like that deserves some sort of response. Let me look through my Pinterest board.
Fine, Red will pay the blood price eventually.
I'm aware. I keep looking at that receipt.
2 Witcher games.
Good villainous picture. I need like the absolute picture.
You don't have a Demon Shadow folder for those?
No, not for like men.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, they're red boys.
I do have a lot of edgelords, but I need like a particular kind here. It's probably gonna be a slow, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you typecasting now?
Right? It's not racial profiling if it's true.
Don't think that's how that works, actually.
That is how it works.
Or actually, you know what? Sprites don't get that much.
They do not. They do not.
Yes, you should thank Red. You should thank Red. I would never picked up a 600-page book and said like I can read all of this so I can run like a game and like try and memorize it.
I'm so proud of you, Grunt.
You know, one day maybe for future. Ah, it's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
never
Red
gonna
is-
run a Lancer game, Mac. I'm sorry.
Get them. Okay, I'll get back to my corner.
Max slowly creeping over the Lancer
I'm
book.
losing my mind for like 20 pages of rules here. I would like go insane with Lancer. I would
I've only heard of
actually.
Lancer.
It's like a super crunchy mech game.
Oh!
Let's see, is this edgy enough? I wonder.
We can also we can vote for it if you want.
Let's see.
Sham election. Not a Sam election.
That could be edgy.
That's
That could
pretty
be
edgy. That's pretty edgy.
Mhm.
It has that undying pirate look.
Yeah.
I mean, he's non-dying, I assume. By the blue skin. Yeah, the fishy people. Not fishy, but blue. What?
They
They're not
are.
fishy.
They
They're
kind of
not
are a
fishy
bit
people.
fishy. They are kind of fishy.
They are
Don't
fishy.
excuse them, Mac.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? The sentence still makes sense. You know, it didn't mean it. It still makes sense. I can still actually have it, but there.
Now this is slow edge. Oh shit! Doing for me. Ah, he's back.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
CO came back from the piss.
Usually the recaps last longer.
Wow.
No,
I'm
they
sorry
don't.
I wasn't gonna.
So hey, I presume you remember
Huh?
everything. So
I broad strokes.
oh, tell me what was the last thing you remember, so I know if I have to kick you again or not.
The absolute last thing I remember, we were having we were getting ready for our next mission. You know, spending the days doing our own thing. I had a conversation with my beloved Slua, who I hate her. I'm absolutely not viciously racist against. You know, she asked about like how things went. I asked about. She told me some juicy rumors about potential like really cool thieves doing thievery and shit. And after that, she asked like, "Hey, is it true that like this one really like big military person is in the city?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, she is." And then Mac casually said, "It sure is weird how interested she is in the goings of military personnel in the city." And I'm like, "It sure is, Mac. We're not going to worry about that just yet." And then I headed out. We said our goodbyes, and I believe that's where I ended off.
So I should kick you.
All right, fair enough. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh no, our sergeant.
Ah shit! I was about to time out him again. Fuck. Couldn't join then. You were also basically left for the in-betweens, and I think you were traveling, and I think you just kind of reached the in-betweens.
Oh shit, you're right. We did actually.
were flying, yeah,
I
we-
did my
yeah.
practice duel against Mihai, and we tied.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
While I'm looking for edgelord pictures. Tell me, as you probably are camping out just on the edge, as you see the large chasms in the distance, where not even the light manages to illuminate everything. No one have any conversations before you venture further beyond.
Charlotte is probably just playing her harp. I mean, lyre. It's a lyre.
I think Maeve would actually go to Charlotte to ask a couple questions. That's all right.
Absolutely not. Get out of my sight. No, get over here.
She'd probably go up and do the regular old salute to you. Says, Sergeant, I wanted to check in with you and see what the plan is.
The plan, eh? She like gives like this salute back, you know, like as well. We were. It's mostly to continue off where we on our original mission. Head to the last known location, search around for clues, try and find the organization, get information on their numbers, equipment, anything else we managed to figure out, report back. It has been a bit longer than we were first expected to get there, so we might have to do some track as well. Hopefully Colonel Hyman will be able to help us out with that.
Understood then. So basically keep engagement as low as possible, I assume, as well.
Indeed. We're not exactly here to fight 1 in 100 battles.
Very well.
Won't stop us from doing it if we have to, of course.
Well, that is also true. I just, I'm looking forward to this mission at the very least.
That makes one of us, I suppose. Do
Oh,
please say if you have any suggestions or notice anything, tell me immediately, all right?
Of course. Do you have some concerns?
You should always have concerns when you're out here.
I mean, you don't seem as enthused.
Put yourself in my shoes. All of a sudden, you're probably the youngest one here with the least amount of time served. All of a sudden, you're promoted to leader. Now you have to make sure that everyone else in your team makes it home safe and that the mission is completed successfully.
Well, I can only say that, at least for us, I don't think any of us had any doubts about you being the one put in charge here. And you have our trust in that regard. And
I'll be
regardless,
honest. You're just glad it wasn't you, eh?
I know where my place is in all this. And it's not bad. Just know that we're a team, and we'll have your back.
I did also hear some concerning rumors.
Hmm.
People moving around in this area.
It's the in-betweens. There's always someone moving around.
Yeah, but apparently this is someone who's ballsy enough to... Shit, what are those knights called again, Grunt? Something knights?
Cinder Knights.
Cinder Knights. Apparently these guys are ballsy enough to rob a Cinder Knight. Get away with it, too.
That's quite a feat at the very least.
Yeah.
I can only assume that that's not part of our mission. And if there's any trouble, we'll keep an eye out.
I think that's one of the rumors you heard from Pauline, right?
It is from Pauline.
Well, nothing else. See you in the morning, ma'am.
See you in the morning, Corporal. Kind of goes back to just strumming her lyre. Playing
Yeah,
the
she
little
goes.
tune.
Yeah, she goes back to what she was doing beforehand too, as well.
So you go, now I get to play the role of the brooding commander sitting off by themselves that people have to come to talk to.
Sure. Anyone else wanna converse?
Nothing too important.
No, you're not
Back
gonna
to your
pick a
training
fight with
officer.
this one, Icarus?
No, Icarus is the problem of the idea of COs. He just fucking hates the nobility, and fucking listen. Sean is maybe a bit naive, but she didn't prove herself to be like bad or something. Or like,
Mac, as your commanding officer, I order you to RP with the other players.
Last one. Not even Red has good edgelord pictures. What the fuck is this, Red?
Sorry, I don't. Edgelord isn't my default looking course. I apologize. I'll adjust my settings.
Nah, it's fine, because I usually have more of them, but...
Can't compete with you, Grunt. What are you talking about?
Red's pretty boys, not edgy boys.
I'm sorry. I'll add more edge later on down the line at some point.
Well,
Probably find something itchy for you, Grunt, if you really want it. Give me
listen,
some time.
listen. 4 choices, I see only one emote.
Oh, were we supposed to be emoting? Here, let me see.
Of course.
I'll vote for this one.
This
Okay.
one, and I think this one's really cool too.
Have a tiebreaker? Have like a tie or something?
As the commanding officer, I vote for the one I picked.
No.
I think I should go double.
Do we get like... Okay, somebody retracted their vote.
I voted twice. I apologize.
Damn, okay. Of course you would pick the one that was in your list. I see how it is. I see how it is.
It's in your
I'm
list for a
sorry.
reason. It's a good picture.
I'll remember this.
Red has good taste.
I'm getting roasted in live combat. What's
I'm
going
not gonna
on?
give anyone anymore. I'm done.
Me lord, I voted for your picture, me lord.
I know. Me and Mac are on the same wavelength.
Look, I think one looks more like a sprite. I thought you were looking for a sprite person.
No, I was actually
Sorry.
looking for a Slua.
Oh, what? God damn it, Grunt.
I was looking for anything because they're either like gonna be an Undine, fucking salamander, or a Slua. But I guess you chose your own picture. I see how it is.
I literally saved the picture, looked at it, and saw like, oh, Grunt must already had it saved in his
Red-
profile.
Red is
Didn't
getting
question.
corrupted by the power. She's manipulating, revising history in the recaps, favoring her pictures. We need
I
an
can-
anti-corruption committee.
We need some
I
checks
can-
and balances here. This is unacceptable.
I can close you from heaven back. I can let you out of this garden of mine.
See, now she's like blackmailing it too.
She is blackmailing
believe-
public officials of the GCU administration. On camera, no less. The cameras are running.
You taught me this, Mac.
I don't think you're supposed to learn any lessons from Max.
Yeah, did you also learn my ideology?
It's no, not yet. You haven't corrupted me. You sounded so excited. I'm sorry.
I did. Yes, Reddy, you said that. You said this on the record, by the way.
I think it's one of the people who would not be the winning side of that argument. No, no.
It's fine. You're learning from me. Eventually, you'll grow like me. You'll learn the truth too.
I found the even edgier one. Holy shit!
Yay.
Nah, you voted, but it's too late now.
Oh my god.
Just gonna like create him so I can kill him.
Okay.
No chance of survival. Yeah. So I guess nobody talks. You're all a bunch of fucking mutes. I see how it is.
I talk. Listen, me and Red talk.
Oh,
We
fucking
talk?
roleplay in this camp.
Like, there's nothing to talk about. Like small talk, maybe. I
Um,
fucking.
And just before I dueled with Hyman. I had a very fun time.
Oh yeah, don't forget about that. And also, yeah, the start of the session, so just wait a bit.
As as you sleep throughout the night and the next day you pack bags and start heading further in. Here, give me important exploration roll.
I think we do have our one explorer, sir.
Yep. Here to
Yeah,
start.
one critical.
Yeah.
One critical. Okay, no problem.
Well,
A bit of a problem, but I can re-roll that, right?
I would
Yeah,
not
if you wanna,
recommend it.
if you wanna
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Grunt might shoot you for it. You got one less success than we needed. Grunt might shoot you.
I might.
Can more than one person roll? Maybe Red can get
No.
it. Okay.
No, actually, no. Let me rephrase. You can, but I will stack up the consequence.
Okay.
Okay, I will not.
I can.
As you see, Hate, if you read the homebrew, I can in fact decide if I take partial successes or partial failures or no. In this case, I don't take them. So, as you, so you know what? Take 2 stress, Hyman. As you, it's hard. It's hard to start orienting yourself. You're looking right now for any sort of tracks, anything. It's gonna be especially hard because, well, did lose a lot of time chasing the other group of bandits, smugglers. You're not exactly sure, but you did lose a lot of time on that. So it's quite hard. And, well, the first day kind of goes unfruitful, as you'll have to camp in the night further in the in-betweens, as now you're in the territory of spiders, wasps, and other unpleasant creatures that live here, which means a wrong move and you might just stumble into something you don't really want to, or it might stumble into you.
Obviously, we'll be doing watches. Charlotte would obviously take first watch.
I'll take second if that's all right.
I can be third.
What's the temperature like, Grunt?
It's like middle of the road. It is a bit humid.
Okay.
You are not like super cold. You have a campfire anyway. Like it's not. Unless you
Is it
don't want
possible
a
to
campfire.
dig in the ground
There
in
is
this
no
world?
what. Dig in the
Didn't think
wood,
so.
rather. You
That's
want.
what I thought. I thought as much.
Yeah, you
Um,
can dig a hole in it, I guess.
Probably what I'd end up doing is I'd like put up like barriers around the fire to make it less visible from far away.
Yeah.
You know
I
how
mean,
like you, yeah.
listen, the thing is like this area is pitch dark, so even a small light is still gonna radiate a lot. Like if something sees you because of the light, it would see you anyways.
All right.
It's
Would we
just
have been
that
trained that like in this area it's best to like not have a campfire or the
you're not
or
deep enough to enter spider territory right now, so it's fine.
okay.
Because spiders might decide you are just a good snack, but you're not right now. You're not that far, and unless you spot something, better to have the to have the fire and be not cold than risk catching a fever.
All right. Sounds good.
Damn. Do you rest for today, for the night? I assume you will not be singing the harp this time.
Probably not.
Well, if if no one wants to do anything, then shall move to the next day, as I will need another exploration roll. One critical as well.
I will try my luck again.
Yes.
Is there any way to help people in this game? Give them like a +1 die?
Nope.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
He did
There we
it!
go.
Nice.
Yay!
There is
That
a way
was
you
weird.
can help people if you succeed and you give them your successes, but
Ah,
if you don't succeed, then. But yeah, so as you spent the second day, you do manage to eventually stumble onto what looks like an old campsite. There's like scorch marks on the ground from where the fire was, and there may be like like you spot like a piece of rags sort of ripped apart on the ground.
does it look like it was ripped just from like someone bumping into something,
Yeah.
or like there was a fight here?
No, like someone just kind of got hanged on like one of the fucking splinters
Okay.
or their shirt or
Yeah.
something. But that
Looks
still
like it's-
means you are on the right trail finally.
We are. Finally, we're getting somewhere. It's like we finally found the trail.
Yeah, we found some evidence.
Can we tell how recent it was?
Can we?
Grunt, may I roll to see?
You can roll me an investigation. Too basic.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, so
Right.
Hey!
probably a couple of days.
2 days behind, ma'am. If we move quickly and maybe fast enough, we can probably catch up.
Hey, this is good news. Means they're still in the area. Alright. From this point on, we should probably be more careful. We don't want the hunters becoming the hunted. But still keep up a fast pace.
Hmm.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
As you'll follow the direction of the tracks. I will need. This will take you probably a day or two to catch up, so I'll need like another exploration roll, 2 basic.
Mohammed.
Yeah,
That's my boy!
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah.
As you manage to keep following these sort of signs of campsites and people moving about, it's It does appear to be a number of them, given how large the campsites are to leave the scorch marks. You can guess around 10 people or so, give or take. But did you manage to keep up with them and follow? It's probably
Somehow better odds than the random group of smugglers we found. You know, hey, that was a nice job, guys.
as you eventually manage to, in the distance, spot what looks like a bunch of littlings camping. As you see, they have the they have like two like pack mice with them as well. So they're currently like setting up camp.
Do we have binoculars?
Yeah, with
Probably.
telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be?
Give me an
Um,
investigation roll.
Okay. I will have our best investigator do that. Probably red.
I'll
It's
say
actually
that-
me and Maeve, yeah. We're with the same dice pools.
I'll say that given your situation, you roll with street.
Ooh.
You want me to roll or you want to roll?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have the same dice pool. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
You can go and roll. Mac, you had a chance yet then?
So I'll just roll. You just want me to take the fall, I see.
Absolutely.
He figured you out, Red.
That was me.
Two basic crit or no difficulty?
No difficulty. I'm just gonna
No
give you more
difficulty.
info. Higher.
That's 3 dice. I'll re-roll. Let's see.
Oh.
That's 3 dice. It's not
It'll
the
be
worst
funny
odds.
if you fail.
It would be.
And
It'd be
you
very
get
funny.
spotted.
actually.
If you completely fail, it's because something bad will happen.
It's 3 dice. Come on now.
That's true.
Listen, Mac, if you believe, I believe.
It's 3 dice. It's not the worst odds.
Max sweating.
He did it. He did
That's
it.
crit. That's a crit. There we go.
Yeah, so you spot what looked like a bunch of different sprites, mostly Undines, salamander or two, you think. Probably a slow mixed in, but mostly sprites, as they are unpacking the mice and setting up the camp. They seem to be carrying a decent amount of cargo, which, given where they're going, now either they are hunters traveling this place to hunt, or they're smugglers trying to avoid customs as they move up to the upper floor.
Next, puts away the telescope.
They have some arms on them. They're not defenseless, that's for sure.
Yeah, how many in total?
10.
That'd be cool. Alright, good. No. Don't look like hunters to me, so probably I guess probably smugglers. Around 10 people. Might be related to the not an expert on the upper floors, but might be related to the Tabadam flag. They're mostly sprites, only ones through amongst them.
How good did the gear look? It looks similar to the ones in this previous group of smugglers we saw.
No.
Quality weight.
They seem to be wearing quite different clothes as well. The guys you met in the Swaley Wax didn't look like smugglers. They look like rebels.
Yeah, mercenaries. So
Yeah, like
rebels or mercenaries.
fighters. These
Yeah.
guys don't. They're still armed, but they're not. They don't seem to have that military demeanor. They seem much less focused, much less disciplined. They're kind of just joking around. They're being very casual about this whole affair.
So since
Um,
we're since we're looking for, we actually are looking for rebels. If I remember correctly. Does that mean that these are like probably the wrong guys, or?
No, you never. They never said, "Hey, look for rebels."
Oh.
I believe you were sent to actually like investigate. Like, who's gonna now? Hey, who do you think would supply rebels if they were in this area? What was this actual assignment you were given?
I thought it was to go and like scout out a bunch of people and see like their numbers and their position.
Mm-hmm.
To report back to the army.
So I'll let you decide what you think about this.
Ah, is that a good leader? I will pose the question to my group.
I see.
What's your question you're gonna ask?
All right. Well, we can either. We have three options, ranging from most reasonable to least reasonable. We have go back and report this immediately. Risk it being a random group of people who weren't on mission. We could continue to follow them, see if we can gather any more information on who they are, who they work for, or where they're going. Or we could do the absolutely stupid thing and charge in and attack them.
I think gathering information was the mission, and we just only started. These could be, like you said, random nobodies, or they could be exactly what we're looking for. But even if that's the case, we need to know how they operate, how many
None.
actual numbers they have.
Don't even look like the professional hunters or mercenaries with them. These seem to be minor smugglers. So I wouldn't probably recommend charging them. So I'd favor just swallowing them and seeing where they go, what their routes are, at least. Maybe see who they deal with.
And if it's a smuggling ring, then this might be just a small part of a bigger whole.
I will also remind you, you do have just the authority to arrest these people. Like,
I don't
you are
think
part
they-
of the army.
'cause if I show up and like, hey, you guys are under arrest, they're absolutely just gonna be like, damn, you got us, let's go.
I mean, you shoot them first, but then you can be like,
Like-
after like half of them are dead, be like, well, you're under arrest.
Surrender now.
I think a good idea would be to find out what they are transporting. Because for now we don't have actually any new information. We just saw them and that's it.
You know what, Icarus, because you rolled so well, those crates and bags they're moving around seem to be awfully light for how big they can be.
Well, either they made a recent delivery, or it's some rather specialized goods.
Were they treating the cargo with care?
Yes.
Seemingly so, yeah. Make sure they watch their steps.
They
Might
haven't
be
made their delivery yet.
Might be luxury goods, porcelain or something of that sort. Anyway, it's your call. I'd guess that we probably might win it, especially if we ambush them. Might be able to win a fight, but also still 10 people, even if they are much less trained than us.
If they are just hunters and we can't fly off the handle and kill them immediately, let's give it a bit more time and see if we can figure out for sure who these people are.
I don't think they're hunters. Do I see any fucking skinning equipment or animal husbandry?
No.
Yeah, because just look at Charlotte. Not hunters, probably.
Hmm.
I'm not hunting myself, but I wouldn't care. I don't think beeswax is that sensitive.
Right. Would weapons be something that would be like probably lighter than what would be like
Yeah,
like food and like
depends. Yeah, depends on the weapons, but possible. And the weird thing is the fact that if they would be smuggling stuff from like the upper floor, they would be bringing it down. So they're like smuggling something towards it.
How far away from me are we from the upper floor?
You're a long way. It's at like fucking weeks of travel potentially, depending. Because it depends really how good are you at navigating this place. Because it can take anywhere from a month, or you can just get lost and take like a few months.
Mhm.
Because you are taking a very roundabout way.
We should watch them for at least one more day. There is the chance that they are meeting up with their suppliers here in the local area. So we can't wait for too long. We'll our mission was to report back, right? We weren't told to engage.
Your sentries, my friends, you have full authority to adjust and execute things, and you are in fact encouraged to do so. You are not common, ordinary soldiers.
Icarus will look at Charlotte. We can still question him down there. Promise the suppliers show up if got a bit of twister or something of that kind. Someone more well armed, and well, ambushing them will be much more difficult.
Well, what do you two think?
Information is important. I think we should watch. Worst comes to the worst, we can always just sneak in and see what they're selling. But I think keep an eye out, and knowing what's going on is better than just charging in recklessly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. And we'll wait for another day and reassess our situation. We'll keep a constant watch on them. And also, obviously, keep an eye on the surrounding area in case they are meeting up with their group. You'll find us tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because we're just not here.
I'm gonna need an illusion roll. From all
Only
of
me
you.
from everyone.
No, from
Okay.
all of you. Too basic.
Alright.
Too basic.
Let's see. Only 4 die.
You can share successes.
Damn.
And you want to open to? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! The 2 meatheads.
Yeah. Listen. Listen, I'm sorry, you're not playing to your strengths.
Yeah, listen. Icarus suggests, but it was shut down by these pussies.
So I put it up to a vote.
That's I'm sure. Listen, problem is, this fucks up. You'll be the one responsible.
It will be. I will take responsibility. Hopefully, I'll get straight to my ring.
Or just
Wanted to fail, you see.
thrown in jail.
You know, that'd be fun too. I wonder if they'll let me have a harmonica.
No.
No.
What about a little cup to run across the bars?
It would beat you up so fucking. Fucking prisoner won't stop fucking hitting the bars. But yeah, so as you keep sort of tailing them for a day. They just seem to be progressing normally through the in-betweens, using the mice to sort of scale certain segments and then sort of carry the goods. I'll remind you, you have supplies for about a week. It's been 5 days.
All right. Well, listen, when we beat these guys up and arrest them, we can take their spoils. So we So you said like if they're going in a very roundabout way, but they are still
No,
heading
I
towards.
never said they went in the roundabout. I said that if you don't know how to travel in the in-betweens, they're going
Okay.
in a roundabout way compared to the official like road, because that just kind of goes up the stairs. So they are like sort of circumventing that. so it makes travel much more difficult. Which is why you can pretty much assume they are carrying something they don't want to be checked for.
Well, from the way they're progressing, it seems that they're still heading straight for the upper levels. When night falls, we'll wait for most of them to go to sleep, and then we'll launch a surprise attack.
Very well then.
It wants to
Are
give
we-
me that one critical exploration roll. Actually, no, I think it would. Yeah.
I think we all know.
It's slowly turned to the old
Fingers
man.
crossed. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
He did it.
There we go.
You
Ah.
can, as you are following them, you realize they've camped quite close to what looks like a spider nest.
Ooh.
So, Charlotte, I saw that they're camping near a spider nest. Do you think we can use that in our advantage?
Certainly could. Although, last group of rebels were camped out in a nest. Although, no, if that were the case, then they just go straight there. It's possible they made they made quite the blunder.
So, what's the next step? We should be more precautious. We have to pay more attention to this spider nest.
We can fly away, but spiders don't tend to leave behind remnants and like to pick up, so it can be hard to question them if they're interacting into the nest.
And we gotta be careful that our fighting doesn't, well, if it's too loud, can make some very aggressive spiders as well.
Hard to gather intel from dead bodies and whatnot.
And I'm not the best with that when it comes in handling creatures, sadly.
I think most people cannot handle this entire spider nest.
Mm.
Well, maybe like Grayspine could, but I don't think he's here. There's some golden backs, but again,
How dangerous is like a spider, Grunt?
You don't. Depends how big it is.
Hmm.
A baby spider, not dangerous. Their mother? Between the four of you, probably could handle a common spider easily enough. Like, what if it's not a common spider? If it's a large spider? Then you're kind of fucked.
Now, the base answer is to intentionally lure the spider to the camp. Have them fight the spider
Yeah.
and take out the victor. Of course, that does leave the whole no survivors to interrogate type
also
thing.
might also ruin the cargo and whatnot, because spiders are not smart animals. They don't care about the cargo.
Other option, we could... Alright, so we have three options. First option is we wait another day, risk discovery, and hope that they choose a better place to camp. Second option, we go in there, we continue the plan as normal, start the fighting. If and when the spider shows up, perhaps we could say in the midst of the battle, we decide to team up against the spider, then go back to killing each other once it's done. Third option is we lead the spider to them. Have them fight each other, maybe jump in and finish off the spider at the last minute while they're still survivors, and then arrest them. Fourth option is same thing, except we don't save the last. We don't save them.
We can also just capture those fleeing and let the ones who don't make it just die out if we want to be really ruthless about it. My only concern lies with the fact that who's gonna lure the spider toward them if that's the case? Any of you whisper spider?
I mean, luring them is not too hard. The question is
Someone
getting
who's
away
really
in time.
good at illusion. That's
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Well, hey guys, which one of us is gonna lure the spider? All of us turn to
Everybody
look at her.
Well, it's not the worst plan in the world because I'm going to be honest, I'm not too sure how well we can do against 10 against 4. Lucky if maybe 1 or 2 of them run off scared, but there are a large number of group people, and using a spider will probably be the best chance to capture any of them or get rid of them if that's what you want, ma'am.
Hyman, Icarus?
I vote for the third option. We lure the spider to them and then at least try to kidnap one of them and try to find more information.
Icarus?
Whatever cargo there will be might get destroyed. It was quite sensitive. Depends on whether they engage the spider. Or the spider decides to just walk over it.
Right. Then how about this? Maeve, you lure the spider to them. Once the spider enters the camp, you obviously take off. Me and Hyman will be nearby, watching the cargo in case anyone tries to flee with it. Me and Hyman will stay nearby. We'll be there to grab the cargo if we believe it is in danger. Icarus, you stay a bit further out and keep watch for anyone trying to escape. Once the spider seems weak enough, once both parties seem weak enough, I'll give the command and we'll jump the spider. If we deem that the spider itself is too dangerous, then we'll just have to take the cargo and a runaway, call it there.
Well, it's as good a plan as any.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan.
Because it's not.
Right? Best of luck, Maeve. You think it's at any point too dangerous? Get out of there.
Yes,
Lure
ma'am.
the spider with sound. First of all, don't go walking into that cave, and be absolutely careful not to touch any threads.
Well, I was thinking about making a little party in there, but I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry. I just want you to be careful.
I know. See you all soon. You be careful too.
See ya, take care.
She makes her way. I assume we're not using our wings because wings you can't use for stealth.
yeah, like that sounds really good. Help.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me an illusion? Only like one correct. Both get there and lure the spider and then just sneak out.
No, I can reroll this, can I?
You can reroll. Of course.
Not the worst. It's not the worst of odds, but it's
Damn.
oh no.
Listen,
Well.
listen. It's just me. It's just me.
One dice reroll is not the best odds.
Yeah, I know.
It
It was
I
a
look at
34%
odds.
chance.
I gamble. I don't look at the numbers.
There are some like fucking sprite. There we go.
British and
Cloudy.
American name, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
Yeah.
on.
Bernice. Walter. It's water with an L.
Wow, hate. Digging for the fruits I see again.
Shooting for potatoes. That's why I'm Irish.
What's next? Jester for Jet. Come. Um. So yeah, as maybe you leave your crew behind as you like trying like as they're like setting their camp. Start flying and getting closer as you see the spider nest, and as you try and sort of land somewhere near it so you can catch the attention of one of the spider, one of your legs gets caught in one of the webs. As you like quickly turn around, not realizing your wings also get like entangled as you sort of tumble to the ground in a like bundle up spider web, completely immobilized. As you kind of hear a loud whistle, as you look to the side, you can see there's this man just staring at you a bit wide-eyed, amused at your predicament.
Uh, what pride do I have left now?
Oh no, he's hot.
Kind of like looks at you and says, "Ooh, you look quite stuck there, lady."
A bit of a tumble? You know, I seem to have taken the wrong turn.
I mean, sorry, I was we're supposed to. My bad. Yes, yes. Oh, who are you, and how did you get here?
But I can tell by his tone what has happened here.
Yeah, he is making fun of you.
My pride is very, very hurt right now. No, Crack, what are you saying? What's going on down over there? What's going on over there? I haven't even checked the NPCs yet. Hold on. Says, well, it seems you're more aware than we realized. Sorry, she would say you're more aware than I realized. Would it be too much trouble to ask for you to help me out here, or make this less of an awkward situation for me mainly?
Of course. Well, how? Why wouldn't I be a helpful slow as he like starts heading over, and as he like gets next to him, he says, "But then again, why were you trying to sneak into the spider's nest?"
Grunt, is there any way she could escape Spider's web? Is that too, or she's just too stuck?
try, but he's gonna like see that.
Yeah. Well, I've always been curious about spiders, if nothing else. It's not often you get a chance to see them where I come from.
Ah. Well, I thought the people in the Sentries were trained to deal with the wilderness.
Well, you know, sometimes the gamble doesn't really work out that well.
Kind of like looked at you. Well, he like sort of squats down. So, are you gonna tell us why are you like following us, or you have to wait for like your friends to attack us or something?
It's mainly recon at the very least, where I'm familiar with this place and trying to get a good idea of what's the ins and outs. Didn't mean to cause too much trouble.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you didn't alert the spiders.
Yes.
He's gonna sort of. You see him pull out some rope, like tying you up. As he replaces, yes, he absolutely like ties you up, like starts cutting some of the spider web.
I have to ask, how long have you known?
I mean, you.
The two lunks.
Yeah, like, well, your two friends over there weren't the most subtle.
I see. Very well then. Hopefully we'll have time to improve that.
Well, what we were raised with manners. So, what is your name? My name is Hector, by the way.
Lovely to meet you, Hector. I would ask kindly if you would let me go. It seems there would have been a bit of a misunderstanding here.
Well, we'll get to that. So,
I am Maeve. That is my name.
ah, a pretty name for such a pretty fairy. Too bad
Yes.
you are. Well, I guess you are better at fighting than sneaking.
She bristles at that. How dare you? Like I said,
Probably
a
take me
bad.
down quite easily. If you could catch me by surprise, I guess. Oh, wait.
Well, like I said, room for improvement and all that.
I'll
I
be
would like
taking this as he like starts taking off your weapons.
Hey, come on back.
Ah, this is let's see, what weapons?
I have a hunting rifle, Grunt.
Like this is a mighty gun. You see, we don't use guns out here. Too noisy, too noisy. But might get a pretty penny for it. And
Don't you dare give me that back. As official issued weapons. Give me. She tries to squirm out of this goddamn rope run.
kind of like slinks it on his back. Well, listen, maybe if you're really nice, well behaved, I might give it back to you.
How about you give me back my
Yeah.
gun? What was that? I'm sorry.
Nothing. Sorry, I saw something.
How about you give me back my weapon, untie me, and then we can have a cordial conversation.
You see, Cordial left the moment you snuck on us and tried to sick a spider nest on us.
Well,
Good tactic, poor execution. But listen, I'm sure you're not just a pretty face, so let's join the others at the camp, and maybe your friends will be more eager to negotiate while I have this nice little knife in your back.
don't you? They wouldn't dare.
Well, let's put it to the test. As he sort of joins, and you can see at this point the rest of it that Maeve has been in fact tied up. As Hector will let out a loud whistle and say, "Hey, Zach, look what the spider dragged in!" Like pushes you towards like the main sort of clearly the leader of this band, a certain salamander. That's what they call like salamanders, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Depends on what kind of color they are. Let's see.
Yeah. They're the fiery ones.
Yeah, salamander. Yeah.
He like stops for a moment and like looks at you, chuckles, and says, you were right. I didn't think they would go for the spider nest, but well." He like gestures sort of for him to sit you down as everyone around you kind of picks up their blades as Zachary sort of looks around, and you can see him waving his arms in your direction.
All right.
It's like your general direction, and so it's not like he knows or you're hiding, but they kind of know where you were following them from.
I will. If Hyman can see me, I'll signal him to stay back for now. As I'll actually reveal myself and start heading towards the camp.
As Hector kind of mumbles mostly to himself. Ah, a fourth one. Are there any more of you?
She just keeps her mouth tightly shut, looking very pissed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not meant to reveal your actual number to us? Sorry. Sure, this will be resolved peacefully. As Charlotte, you, I guess, descend then to their camp.
Yep.
As the salamander is a couple of steps towards you, says, "Oh, I was hoping to Sorry, I got messaged. As he looks at you and says,
Lost by my beauty.
sorry, yes. There's a lot of edgelords in this band of smugglers. I assure you, I put them all in.
Listen, listen. If Hector doesn't get red, one of these guys
They do
make
passive
them
damage.
all fall for red.
They're so
Guys!
edgy, they do passive damage. You kick
Have
yourself and
some
walk
faith
past
in
them.
me as a
Willpower
person.
damage.
Guys, I'm strong, please.
I should give her
No.
like a -1 to all society.
Yeah,
rolls.
you should. Yeah, embarrassed. Give her the embarrassed trace.
Red. It's not. Listen, honestly,
You're
I think
so
Hector-
right, Mac. Oh my god, you're so right. There
And
you
you
go.
say, I only rule Sloy in our advantage, Grunt.
Nah,
I will get
I was a
you.
fool.
You betray me. You betray me in real time here. Okay, you'll need me. one day.
Red. I'm not dunking on you. Listen. If I were you, I'd start hitting on Hector. Look at that guy.
I'm not hitting. He stole my weapon. He's not getting anything from me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna steal more than that when he's done with you.
No,
Oh,
this isn't
okay.
gonna happen. You can't do this to me.
But yeah, Zach looks at you and says, "Well, so now, by the looks of you, I assume you are with the Imperial Army."
What gave it away? The uniform?
He turns around, looks back at you, Charlotte. But no, your pleasant demeanor.
She could.
Out of all of us, I think actually I'm the most pleasant, but
Which most likely means you are the one in charge.
yeah, something like that. But if you'd noticed us, you should have said something. We could have had an earlier chat.
Well, you were clearly trying to sneak around us, so why spoil your surprise?
I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
Are your other two
So-
friends gonna join us, or are you still trying to ambush us?
Less ambush and more hopefully get away when you inevitably decide to kill us, I suppose.
From what I remember, the sentries don't abandon their own.
Yes, well, it depends on how quickly you kill us, I suppose. Can't say
Unlike
corpse.
you soldiers, we're not so quick to violence.
Trust me, if I wasn't thinking that you had friends right near around here, I'd be more than happy to continue on investigating.
Listen, we're just honest, wandering folk. If you want, if it makes you feel better, we dropped most of our cargo and now we're just making our way back. Feel free to check the crates and the bags, officer.
Can I inside him, Grunt, while I'm tied up here on the floor?
Yeah, you can roll me a society insight. The
Why would you-
-1.
Can I do that too, Grunt?
Yeah, of course. You can also-
With that, you said,
Listen. I'm not currently looking at the half shirt. I think I.
do
I,
I?
I don't think the sheet. I don't think the sheet adds the -1 by default.
Sorry,
So,
okay, that was my question. And do I add a difficulty at all, Grunt?
probably difficulty 2.
Okay, basic.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got
Basic.
this. Oh, look at those sad 2 dice. God damn it.
I got it.
I mean, he's not lying. It's
Yeah.
a very shifty operation, but he is not lying about the fact what he said up until now.
Well then, I hope you don't mind if I take you up on that offer.
He gestures for you to begin looking through the bags.
I will do so. Yeah. To get to a crate, I'll request if I can pop it open.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, feel free to look around as you wish. No restrictions. As Charlotte begins looking around, Hector kind of whispers to Maeve, I can tell you where we've hidden the secret loot if you.
don't want to need to be made fun of by you. I would
Come on.
prefer. I don't know if you're talking to me or you're sick.
I'm talking to you, Red, as a fellow walker on the
Take a
loving
hit for the
path.
team.
I'm not taking one for the team, you sort of the
Red, come on, kiss a
This-
slow with me.
This man is baiting me. I can tell he's baiting me.
Red, is he though? I don't think he is. I think Grunt is baiting you into denying him.
I mean,
I
you
think
did
this is
roll a
another one
failure.
of Grunt's famous reverse baits.
I did roll a failure. Fuck you.
Come on,
Maybe
Red.
you're failing
Come
forward,
on.
Red. Maybe you're failing forward.
I
I've been
believe
there.
in you.
Falling into someone. That's
Zach, I'll beat you up for this later on. She looks at us like, I don't need to be made fun of by you. I would prefer you give me back my gun, if nothing else.
Hmm. Give me a moment.
the dogs. They're pissing and shitting.
No, no.
Oh, the dogs. Grunt's wife is home, and she's here to, say mean things to him that secretly turn him on.
I don't think I want to learn that about Grunt.
I think it's right now in the middle of the night. And this
Listen,
is
Red, you already knew it with all the mean dommy mommy shadow demon ladies. Come on.
You didn't understand why people wanted to call Emma Frost a Dommy Mommy. I was like, what do you mean? It's right there in the writing.
She's very big.
That's not what I was referring to, but I
I'm
appreciate
sorry.
it.
Oh my god.
She's dommy because she steps on me. She's mommy because she's big.
Yes, my dogs have been barking for like 2 days straight.
Oh no,
no.
are they sick?
Yeah,
they just-
so one of them basically barked the other day, like from like hourly almost,
Oh no.
and now the other one began. So
You
Hopefully
taking to the vet?
something- Yeah.
no, because right now it's just they don't act sick.
Are they eating
Around.
properly?
I've cut down their food severely.
Mm.
They're
Why?
also like fucking disgusting because they'll barf, and if I don't catch it quickly enough, they'll eat.
Yeah.
The cycle continues.
Yes, I'm like, oh. Yeah, he's gonna look at you as you say that. Well, you know what? Fine, if you can get to it.
Grunt, can I even get out of these fucking ropes?
No.
I don't even, God damn it.
I mean, you can try and struggle, but like.
Can I headbutt him?
You
can I
can try.
headbutt him?
You can try. You can give me a fight roll with like a -2.
-2? Ah.
Yeah, you're both bound,
Yours.
and like he's like behind you. How the fuck are you gonna?
Oh, I thought he was in front of me. I'm
No,
so
he's
sorry.
kind of whispering behind you.
And is that basic, critical? Which one you want me to add to?
I would say 2 basic.
Fine, it's
Okay.
nothing. Oh, look at that. Look at
Yeah.
those 2 dice. Look
Sorry,
at that
like,
shit.
he's
What do you
like-
do?
Ooh, ooh, almost hit me. Listen. Let's do it like this. And he like goes in front of you. You have a better shot now.
But do I see this while I'm investigating around?
Yes.
Maeve, would you stop flirting with the slewer boy?
Ma'am, I am not. I apologize for my behavior.
He winks at you.
I want my. She's counting down in her head.
You though, on the other hand, can give me an investigation roll.
All right.
One.
Well, I'm not.
critical.
See, Grunt, I'm really bad at that. So why don't I just spare us all and say I failed? What do you want me? What do you want me to do? Like Academia Street, because they're both one.
Roll one basic.
Listen, yeah, if you get one, maybe I'll give you like a.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, they look over, and yeah, most of the crates seem empty. There's like miscellaneous stuff, but there's like nothing like valuable.
There's no like residue
Barfing
in
now,
any of the
you
crates that's like weird at all.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
it's-
no. Not bar clock. No.
Yet again.
But yeah, I think I should not have doubted Mihai. I don't think it'll happen this session.
Never mind.
Listen,
Never
Also.
fucking mind.
Well, I
She
guess
also
we'll
does this, by the way, literally underneath my chair.
ha! Damn.
need protection.
Okay. See, even Jill approves.
Absolutely. Red,
Red's not here right
because
now.
we
She can't hear
dislike you.
this.
We're doing this because we support you, and we think this guy's going to be good for you. You can fix him, Red.
She's not here right now.
Ah, damn it. We can't continue the scene then.
Listen, there's like one more edgelord in this entire group. Fine. Just encounter the smarmy one, because she tried to sneak to the spider nest. But yeah, so as you...
So I don't see any like residue or anything on like the boxes at all.
No, it's again, it seems like very miscellaneous items. There's like a bunch of like journals, like basic camping supplies, see different clothes. Nothing that would sort of draw your attention that much.
I see.
Now, interesting is that, well, actually, no, because you did roll shit on your academia. Oh, give me a cultural roll. I'll spare you. I'll give
Culture
you.
roll.
Give me a cultural that's like too basic.
Two basic. What's the other stat? Academia or like social or
Academia.
war? Or... Okay.
General
Okay.
knowledge of other cultures, other people.
Slightly better at that. One success.
Well, listen. So you're not 100% sure. Then again, are. I see what.
What? Oh, she's barfing again?
No.
Red, I think this guy's gonna be really good for you. I actually support this guy. I think he's best boy, honestly.
We all agree that he's good for you.
No.
Red, Red, why not? Red, we're not even. Red, why not? What's wrong with him?
One, he's stolen from me. Two, this we're not gonna see this guy after we leave. Don't you put
Yes,
that
we
curse
are.
on
He's
me.
gonna absolutely gonna come back.
Red, I'm kind of the
No
coping blind.
copium.
So-
God damn it.
Coping it as a
I'll
hook.
say this: with the one success, you, because these are a lot of sprites, it might not be like so shocking, but at least the color scheme of some of these clothes do match, like the scarf you found. Almost like they would belong to the same university, but you're not like 100% sure.
So, by the way, I didn't get a name for the really good super thief, right?
Black Hector?
No, the one that I was warned about.
From Pauline. I don't
No,
believe so.
no.
Okay. Then
She did say she was an
so
undine.
here's the thing, right? I'm quite certain these guys are up to some shit, like some serious shit. Problem is, they currently have one of us hostage. And so I could just be an asshole and be like, no, you guys definitely got something in camp. But problem is, they could just then decide to kill us.
Yeah.
And as we learned, safety of the team is very important. So, after I finish my investigation, I'll just say, like, well, can't say I found anything, so I guess your story checks out. And even if you had something and you dropped it off, I can't very well go arresting people just because I think they had something in the past. Dare
So
say we can
gracious of you.
say this was my mistake then.
Well, then it's a simple matter of you surrendering your weapons and we'll let you go. No harm, no foul.
How about this? How about this? Honestly, we are actually a bit short on supplies. So, since you all have nothing to hide, and you're heading to civilization anyway, perhaps we could travel together. Once we arrive at civilization,
You
can dispatch
realize
our
that
weapons.
this trip will take another 3 weeks or so, but
So I mean, like we're already like several days out from civilization.
Yes.
We only have 3 days of supplies. I mean, I guess we could say like, hey, can you
listen,
lend us some
you
supplies?
can always
But-
hunt around here.
Well, we gotta make sure we have the weapons to hunt, though.
Then actually, that's a good point. Well, we're a bit low on supplies, and we are to survive out here. We will need to do some hunting. I would appreciate it if you let us keep our equipment at least. And I swear, on my honor as one of the scouts, we will harass you no further on this.
Your
trip.
honor, as lovely as you are, means absolutely nothing to me. I know how your people operate, but I think taking a trip with us while you have your weapons surrendered should be no problem. We have food to spare, and if not, the land provides.
Well then, I'll like signal for the other two.
We get
I
the
hope we can
right?
get along. Would you kindly release our good friend here?
After you surrender your weapons, of course.
Of course. And she will like take off her sword and hand it to him.
They're gonna like quickly like pat you down.
He doesn't really have anything else.
I'm just they don't know
I'm just
that.
saying. You know, I'm telling you, Grunt.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's fine. Yeah. Are you gonna signal the other two to?
I did, yeah.
And I presume both Icarus and Haimund would join with the others.
Yep.
Oh,
And give the weapon.
they're also gonna be patted down and. I'm speaking with pauses because I keep watching the dog. Fucking, I swear
I
to God,
understand.
she's like looking at me to notice if I'm distracted, so she can go and barf and then like eat it. She's actually upset that I'm stealing her barf away.
It's not your barf, Grunt.
Like, god damn it.
It's hers. She earned it.
It was like munching on a piece of fur earlier, and I stole that away. And it's like, oh, how dare you do this? But yeah, as you surrender your weapons, he'll kind of gestures to for Hector, and he'll be like, of course, who would want to sequester such a beautiful flower? And he like cuts off your bindings.
I can't punch him. I only have 2 in fight.
Careful, that one's got thorns.
Ah, but those are the prettiest, aren't they?
I'm gonna
I'm
punch
actually a fan
him.
of tulips myself.
Sorry, what was that reply, Charlotte?
I'm actually a fan of tulips myself.
Ah, no, me. Roses all the way. Thorns and all. In
Put a punch
fact,
him.
the desert doesn't really have too many flowers, so must make do with what I can appreciate. As he like smiles widely at you.
Your Honor, may I punch the man?
No,
No? Is that Charlotte telling me that, or is that hate? There's 2 different ones.
both.
She would have cock. You can tell with the look on her face what she's about to do. But she sees you and stops herself. Yes, ma'am.
Zach will sort of lean over to your shot and say, "Must excuse Hector. He is quite talkative, but I assure you, he's harmless."
Ah, no need for apologies.
But yeah, as they will finish setting up camp, as you're invited to sit by the fire and eat, as they will like sort of share stories and the like. I'm not sure how much you're gonna engage with them.
Charlotte would actually try and engage his, trying to like make conversation with people. She'd pull out the lyre, start playing.
Did
Yeah.
they take that in the search?
What about Icarus and Heimund? You gonna be engaging with these people?
Yeah, I would like to ask how obvious was that we were following them and ask for some advice traveling for this part.
Hector will sort of speak up and say, well, I mean, I've seen worse, but it was quite obvious. Listen. Listen, I can... Come over here. Like, gestures for it, like, separate from the group. And as you walk away for a bit, he's gonna put his arm around you and lean in and say, so listen. You're part of the same team with the pretty lady over there, right?
That's true, right?
Now, I'm gonna need you for a favor from you, and I'm gonna like do some pointers on how to sort of not let yourself seen from down below.
So, an eye for an eye, as I presume.
Yes.
You give me information, I give you some information.
No, I will need you to sort of... You see, when we travel, we'll get to have these pack mice. Now, you look kind of old, no offense. Oh, like an elderly man such as yourself should just have a comfortable seat. And you should take the rest of your friends to also sit comfortably with you. But leave Maeve alone.
I will politely refuse that because maybe I am old, but I'm strong. But I will not sell my friend.
Well, there's the life then. Good luck with your sneaking next time.
So that's it? You can't offer me nothing?
Well, you can't offer me nothing.
Well, I think
Just
maybe
want
we
to
can.
chat. Come on. Can't we do anything weird?
I'm sorry, but I know you for a short period of time. I don't trust you so
Oh,
much
give me a
to
moment.
leave my friends alone with you.
He has to go get the dogs.
Yeah,
Buddy.
yeah, it's fine. Priorities.
So make sure I understand, Charlotte. You investigated their boxes and found clothing that was similar to the people we found before.
Yeah, their color scheme was similar.
Okay, gotcha.
Do we still have the scarf with us? Or do we
That was-
leave it?
No, we turned that in a while ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's evidence for them. We know what it looks like, though.
I'm
the
gonna
symbol as
take
well.
like a 10-minute break to take her outside because her stomach is like crumpling fucking crazy. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be one session, but that was not the worst guess. I'm
Come on,
surprised.
Red. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this guy, Red?
I expected 4 sessions.
Red.
Maybe 2 or 3 is
not-
better.
I'm not being typecasted this way, you son of a bitch.
You
We're
are.
not typecasting you. I think he's hot too.
Well,
No.
well,
I'm
I
gonna
am
fight this.
typecasting you.
Name one thing wrong with him, Red.
He stole my weapon and made
He
fun of
was
me.
like, he was gonna have to do that. It's not his fault.
I had the embarrassed condition because of him. I don't appreciate that.
That's because you were being rude.
I was being rude. By being trapped by the spider web, I was being rude.
You did
Yes.
gamble 1 dice.
Back,
No,
you're no
gamble.
longer part of my council right now. You lost your privileges. Telling Grunt to give me the embarrassed condition. How could you?
Listen, I rules lawyer also in my
betrayed me.
I rule Sawyer
I
independently.
don't know, Red. You were the one acting embarrassed. Like, I don't know.
Hate you betrayed me too many times for me to even get upset about it.
Well, Red, name one time I betrayed you.
Game of Thrones.
Fine.
Game of
Listen,
Thrones.
Listen, Red, I had to suck
Name
up.
two.
Listen,
New York.
Listen, Red, I had to push
When
you.
did I betray you in New York?
Listen, Red, I had to suck up to Grunt, so I had to throw you under the bus gently.
I had to choose you or me, and I chose me first.
Yes.
Red, when did I betray you in New York?
Selling my daughter to the Fae?
I did
Angels.
not
And
tell her to the
Angels.
face. Exactly
Yeah, no,
not. I never did that.
You sold them to the Fae and the Angels.
I never sold them to the Fae. Absolutely not. The Fae already knew about her, and they had their own spy work.
You're right, Mac. He sold her to the Angels. You're right. How could I forget who
And
he
you
sold
know,
her
because
to?
I knew the Fae already knew about her. That means she's in a lot of danger. Stop the Fae
Yeah.
from doing what they want, the Angels. So I sit them against each other to help
Did
you
you?
out. And not
but-
only did I get no thanks,
You
you
won't.
damn me. I
My thing-
think I am being unjustly oppressed.
My
Hey,
thanks
they
will be
kinda
a shotgun
cooperate.
to the face. Yeah,
They
it'll be a
kind of
shotgun to the
cooperate.
face.
They kind of cooperate. The Port's really not at the Fake Commando. I was like, yeah, you take over now.
My character would never have a proper way to deal with her feelings for this guy now that he's been taken in and strapped to the baby maker.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the
what
baby-
happened to
He's
Victor
the
anyway?
baby man. He's the baby.
He's the
maker.
baby maker now.
Yeah, people gonna jump him. People gonna
He
jump
gave
him.
Are they-
himself up.
Are they milking his cock?
Okay, I don't want to say that. Okay, nothing was going to doing that bit, but
You
I
sure
think
about
they're,
that part?
I think they're splicing his DNA.
Oh, that's less fun.
Yeah,
I-
it's
I-
gonna be awkward. It's gonna be awkward.
But yes, he's the baby maker.
So why did he have to give himself up?
Because they wanted to know how they made how did you have a baby Fae? That's not possible. And he's like, it's because of me. And they're like, I'll give myself up if you leave
Yeah,
him
in
alone.
exchange for surrendering Flavia's character, and Reds and Kami would all be left alone because they don't need Kami anymore because they have the source. And researching Kami gives them nothing.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is your daughter's no longer in danger.
I'm gonna.
I don't even know what your
kill you.
problem is. You don't even like Victor. I think this
You
is
know-
an absolute win for you.
You know what?
And
You're
who helped make
absolutely
this
right.
happen?
Yeah, you know what? When I ask you that question and you say who helped make that happen, I want you to tell me that when I shoot you in the face.
Why? I feel like this is completely unwarranted at this point.
Hey, we both know that's not how that works. We both
I think it's completely unwarranted. Your daughter is safe. The guy you dislike is gone. And listen. I can be your best buddy. You have more friends now. You have allies. You're winning. I can help you win even more.
I wanted my character to grow past her trauma, but now she's stuck in it in a repeat loop because of you. You son of a bitch.
I did nothing. I did absolutely no such thing.
I don't know. Darius told me otherwise, and I think we're gonna trust Darius in this one.
Darius is a skin suit.
He is. He is.
He's a person underneath the skin suit. He's a very pretty boy.
Yeah, he's judgmental. That's what he is.
But listen, it's gonna be fine. I believe in the power of love.
You're gonna
Oh, no.
trust some angel over your buddy who's done nothing but help you? I can't believe this.
You met once, and you gave me a job. That's what
We've
buddy-
met like 3-4 times. What are you talking about?
You haven't even tried to grow that relationship. You immediately sold me out. Didn't even
I
question
come
it.
and I call you and I'm like, hey, how's my best buddy doing? How's everything going? How are you?
Because they're
Okay.
like,
we
hey,
our
just give you a heads up. The angels are coming for your daughter. How about that? That would have been nice, wouldn't it have been?
You know what I did give you a heads up on? Hey, your daughter's looking for her dad. I told you that.
And immediately sold her out afterwards. I see.
So?
There it is. There it is.
Again, that was all part of my master plan to keep her safe.
Of course. That's how that works. Do you think Pauline's actually on your side, or she's just
No.
using you for information
No,
on both?
spy. No, spy.
I know for Charlotte. I
Who's
want to see
Pauline?
if she's gonna. Pauline? Oh my gosh, the one you've been
Oh
flirting
fuck!
with.
I thought you were talking about in the New York game, and I'm like, who the fuck is
No.
Pauline? I think she started off using me, and I think I can make her. I think I can make it real.
Yeah, both can be true. Both can be true.
You know who you can fix, Red?
No,
That cute little boy.
I don't think I can. I don't think there's nothing
You can absolutely fix and you know this.
You know what? One step to fixing him if he gives me back my gun. That way, definitely a big step. You know how much that thing is
I
worth?
will. I'll
A
be.
lot of fucking money.
I am recording this for the government. This is all on record.
Back, you rat! Get the fuck out of here! I'll get you a Marvel, baby. I swear to God.
Welcome
Hey,
back,
is
Brad.
everything all right?
Yeah, she pooped. I hope she's gonna.
Yeah, you know, if it keeps happening, you should probably take it. Like, how are the vets in your area?
What do you mean by that, Howard?
Like, are they any good?
Kind of.
As someone who's owned a lot of pets, like if it goes on for another day, or if they like are having trouble eating, then I would say like
Yes, hey,
Take
that,
a look
I
at
know
that.
it's fine. My wife did like 4 years of actual like vet school.
Nice.
'Cause that's the thing. Like they have literally no other symptoms. They'll play, they'll run around, they'll jump, they'll eat. They don't have any issues. Their stomachs got upset because, well, someone likes sweet fucking flowers.
yeah.
And
All
like
right, well.
the white one is like so fucking sensible to literally anything. It's like, yeah. That was why I was surprised by the fact that the black one was barfing yesterday. It was like, well, this is the first time it happened in like 2.5 years. But yeah.
Well, I hope they get better. I am emotionally invested in Barklock and Borklock.
So am I. Oh god, I've become such a pussy. So yeah, I don't even know. What was I saying? What were we doing last time?
Trying to
a bit-
convince Hyman to prostitute out Maeve.
Well, I mean, listen. Hector's gonna be like, well, you change your mind, you know where I am around.
So I know a certain thing. I know that she loved his weapon. So I think that if you give her her weapon back, maybe you will have some extra points. Or if you don't know, or if you don't want to do that, maybe I can give you some fighting lessons or training or something.
No, it's fine. I don't. You see, old man. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. That's what I do. So listen. My suggestion that when you hail someone, I just, yeah, maybe don't be so loud. I don't know. You're a bit too loud. Sound travels differently here.
I guess it's about the age.
Listen, that's why I said like it's quite understandable. Both you and the other guy look like you've had an interesting life.
Yeah, I can say that.
And she'll smile and say, "Gun is important to her." Noted.
Yeah, it's good that I can share that information with you. So thank you again for your advice at being more.
Sure do.
Hmm.
You are a wonderful man. Pat you very friendly on the shoulder and well, not sure if anyone else has any interactions for the night. Oh, he's not gonna give your gun back. Lol.
I know I'm telling Hate while he's out there flirting with him. Give me my weapon back if you can. I really appreciate that.
Also, I'm no two timer. I would never.
Oh
Listen,
my god.
Charlotte, you listen. Yeah, just go for it. Prostitute yourself.
No.
For a
Listen,
gun.
he has his eyes on another, and I ship it. Yeah, honestly, Charlotte would probably, while just like chatting with like the rest of like the definitely not illegal smugglers, playing the harp, she'd like just be like asking like, like about like cool stuff they've seen, Or interesting people, maybe?
You know what? I think it's time. I put down my
Your final trump card?
my third edgelord. Oh no, I lost the picture. No.
You fell down the in between. He slipped.
He died!
He's gone now, never to be
Eaten
recovered.
by a spider.
Ah. Come on, where the fuck is it? The pirate man, there we go.
Avast.
As you know what? Out of all the stories, I'll be honest, like get a name because I know you people ask you.
You know it so well.
Waiting for that Discord notification.
This Undine Byron has the most amount of stories. He seems to be with the group. Almost as old, like him and Zach seem to be like the default, like the people who started this little caravan of theirs. So they've been doing this for a few decades at this point. They're both like in their 40s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
As Byron says, well, listen, since we're already kind of being upfront with what you are. Last a few months ago, we did manage to smuggle that nice artifact for that professor up in Tupperdom.
Oh,
And
wow.
Zach nods as that. I didn't think we could do it. Hector here stole it from him, and we we ran quite quickly. Whew, that was some fucking score.
Yeah, did it strike me as the type of man who was good as his fingers, right, Maeve?
She stiffens. I won't know what you mean, ma'am.
Oh, come on now. The whole... Well, really, with the moms? Come on.
Yes, really.
I look over like, I swear she's usually more fun than...
As Hector just kind of like chuckles and says, "Well, I mean, I'm not just good with my fingers.
I'm sure you can keep that to yourself then.
Yeah, people do say I have a pretty sharp tongue as well.
You should keep that mouth of yours closed then. I have no reason to
Well, I mean, you can do something about it.
really punch you in the face is an option, but as you can see, I'm trying to be polite and cordial as my...
As
I'm
you're...
not allowed to punch you.
No, finish that sentence. You're quite allowed to punch me. Just
Looks over at Charlotte.
be careful not to slip and fall on top of me.
Looks over at Charlotte.
I'm praying for your
Please.
downfall.
Let me punch him.
I don't know. Zach, is she allowed to attempt to punch him?
He like gives a gesture of like, go on.
All yours. Give it your best shot.
God. What does it, depending on how I decide to approach this, will it change the role? Can I sweep it under the leg instead and use, I don't know, something cool that I have really good at?
What do you mean change the role?
I don't know, Grant, I have 2 dice in fight. I'm trying to make this not worse for me here.
You have 4 in fight and you have 4 in dexterity, so I don't know what your...
Oh, sorry. I keep looking at the 2 dice and not the other one. Yeah, I will try to punch this man if you give me, if you allow me.
Give me like fight.
Okay. Do you want me to add any dice to this difficulty?
Give me a moment.
Mm.
But stat this man.
There's their NPC.
Hey, you know what? Sure, it'll be. Listen, it's It's like one crit. Like one crit's not just because it's not just a punch. You want to like fucking like blubber this
Yeah.
guy. So yeah, it's like one
Yeah.
critical.
I'm trying not to kill him, but I need to hit him hard. Okay.
Even if you get like a partial,
My lady
it'd
luck.
still be.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you, how do you want to beat his ass?
I just want to go full on, like uppercut, stomach, face, bring him down. Essentially, I know I can't take it. The one will make this place tense, so I just want to just hit him
Yeah,
hard.
I
and
mean
make sure he falls.
you hit him several times as he takes the blows, sort of reeling back, gasping for air, starts coughing.
Yeah, she's gonna lean down. So it's like, oh, you look really good there. You should stay on the floor and shut the fuck up.
God, with such strength, imagine what happened if you grabbed my cock. Oh, Jesus.
He ruins it for every time. She's like,
Imagine the hand drop this woman can give.
Italian Stallion 2.0.
Nah,
Guys,
this is
this
the
guy- this guy-
Spanish bull. I'm sorry. This is Spanish bull.
Fucking little Capitano. El Capitano.
behind at you too. Oh no.
You are alone. You are alone. You're
She just like gives her frustration like breath before like probably like get him slightly to the side before getting up and just like moving along. He ruined this.
Honestly, I
Took
would-
it away.
Sorry, go on.
What was it? Hey, I'm sorry.
Charlie was going to say, honestly, I would have gone for something about being on your knees, but that one was good too.
I don't know if you're talking to her or him. That probably
Him.
would make her upset regardless. Okay.
Oh, that's where they usually are, but I think we can switch for this one.
I don't think you have a choice.
I think she likes me.
I think so too. You should keep trying. That was very funny.
I appreciate the support. True friend in need.
It's a friend indeed. Get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Gonna like get up slow and says, well, fortunately I am not a fighter, I'm a lover, so guess I'll have to impress you with my willy ways.
Oh my gosh. Babe is I'm not sure how much of that she heard because she's walking away, so
Nah, he was shouting. He made it sure to you heard it.
middle finger. Gosh damn it. How long are we
As-
here, guys? A week? Week, right?
More
Listen,
like
I am
3.
going to give him so many tips.
You have like 2 to 3 weeks to spend with this man.
God damn it. Gotcha.
Icarus, you engage with any of these people?
that much. He mostly keeps himself of the rest of the squad.
Yeah, well, these people are not what you would call experienced fighters. They do seem to understand quite well the lay of the land, and well, they certainly. Some of them are like younger at this. They range anywhere from like 20 to like mid 40s. Zach and Byron being the older members, the oldest members. Hector being on the younger side, probably like his mid 20s. I guess if anyone wants to give me like eloquence roll, like a difficulty 2.
I would
Basic.
love to, Grunt.
Like general things, see how well you integrate.
Too basic.
Yeah, I mean, you over the span of at least a couple of days as you start traveling, you'll start to get to know them a bit more. They'll open up. They just generally seem like down to earth people. They're not like bandits. They don't necessarily rob people. You get the feeling that they do just kind of smuggle. And they mostly seem to smuggle stuff from the upper floor to the. God, what the fuck? I'm losing my
The
mind.
hearth or the
ground, the
basement?
ground floor. Goddamn. From the upper floors to the ground floor. They operate both in the hearth and the realm. They don't seem to mind either way. They don't really seem to go in the basement. That's apparently they picked up Hector in Tupperdam, as he was apparently accosting local fucking college kids.
Who could have guessed?
Woman probably. I guess, but well, mostly woman, I assume.
I feel like that's you're kind of like judging him by his.
Well, yeah, I feel like you're judging him too, Mac. I feel
Okay,
like
so he could be bisexual. He can also like harass men.
we love our bisexual kings.
Yeah, anything anyone wants to do for the span of like at least a week or two as you travel.
I got some stuff, but I will wait for the others to go.
I don't think much for Maeve. She has the barest condition, so she's probably not really doing much in the way of integration, sadly.
Listen, you can get someone's respect and consideration.
I feel like that's a trap, bro. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's a trap.
You,
And I
you can
think
hang out
I'm
with
gonna-
Icarus at the corner, Maeve. It's fine. Icarus is still with us.
There's like
I'm
other
looking.
people. There's other people around here.
Is there right? Is there other people I could?
I listen. There's 3 of them in chat right now, looking at like I guess one of them is after your ass, but like but the other 2, what did they do to you?
I don't know, Grant. I don't know. I
Byron
guess
seems
if
like a cool guy.
I will ask, mainly questions of Zach. I'm not sure how much he's willing to reveal about his operations, but exactly how does smuggling work here, the in between? Because I assume there's more than just their group that exists.
Yeah, give me the same eloquence roll.
God
Basic.
damn it, Grant, I don't have eloquence.
Well,
I have
you might
negative
just
1.
keep embarrassing yourself.
You said 2 basic or 1? I'm
2
sorry.
basic.
Okay, and I have to apply the modifier embarrassed. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at those 2 small dice.
Well,
Ah.
every time, unfortunately, every time you try and like converse with Zach, Hector just sort of appears and like butts in and like starts telling you random stuff about one of the cities in the basement. I clearly trying to impress you. He's like clearly like trying to get your attention and like completely interrupting whatever conversation you were trying to have.
Hector, no. That's alright. I have 2 dice. I was gonna go well anyway.
It's okay. I will give him some pointers.
I don't think that's gonna work out, buddy, but I appreciate it, I guess.
What about Icarus or Hyman? I think you would like to talk to.
No, Icarus mostly stick to his own squad.
You can have a conversation amongst yourselves. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Maeve's gonna. If you guys don't do anything, of course, I'll wait. But she was gonna rant to one of you about her frustrations. I apologize in advance.
But Icarus standing by the tree, he's not doing that much. He's not a.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go to you, Icarus, unless Hyman has anything he wants to do for us.
No, nothing in particular. No.
Yeah, so Maeve's gonna go up to you, probably with a huff. I'm not. You said you're in a tree, or where are you at? Where would you say your character's at right now?
Most of the tree, but most is leaning against it.
A tree? You think there's trees in between?
I'm sorry. Against one of the walls, whatever. Yeah, one of the.
There's
Full
like,
guy pose?
There's more like a mushroom at most.
Yeah, mushroom. Yeah, like not there. Yeah, you know, like one of the against the wooden splinters, like leaning up,
Yeah.
or like one of the walls. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, Grundy. I know. There's no little language. It's like inconsistent.
No, but like
this book
so
anyway.
the thing is, like, there's
Yeah.
no real vegetation that can grow in like this fucking pitch darkness.
Yeah, no, it's all fucking like walls and whatever, like wall dust and.
It's kind of like musky, and only like plants that can survive in darkness can thrive here.
Yeah, no.
She's gonna like go with you with a huff. It's like, please tell me you were getting something useful out of this impromptu trip.
Yeah, I think Shard's already integrating it so well enough. I don't think I can get any more intelligence. Spying was not really my skill set.
Well, it's usually mine, and apparently I failed horrendously on that.
I don't think there's that much together here. I'll beat yourself up over it then.
I'll try not to. I'll take some time for the wound to heal, I guess. Don't know if we're any closer to our goals or we're just walking away from us right now as we speak.
Yeah, investigation is probably walking away, probably.
Well, we didn't really get much of a limit, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
That's just 2 more weeks and then Hector will fuck off.
Apparently he is taking to embarrassing me and, I don't know, making fun of me. I'm not too sure why he wants to taunt, but...
Listen, that's never saying. That's not I've learned it a while ago.
Hmm.
Just ignore them and don't react. Every time you react, turn them on. I apologize for my language, it wasn't that way, but...
She just looks more confused, but I'll try to follow your advice. Letting him get to me, which is a problem. I should be more put together than this.
Just... Your best hope is, I hope he gets bored and when you stop reacting.
I've met enough guys like Hector. Give them something new to chase and they'll eventually turn their eyes away. So, you're right. Just gotta wait it out.
Unfortunately, if I look around at the rest of the camp, there's no one else. There's no one else
There's
here.
only one other woman. So
Yeah. So I don't think you'll find another target.
Well, I said we only get 2-3 weeks at most. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Go sip kind of pets on the floor.
There's not much else to do. I feel antsy.
I can talk about the op later and whatnot, just for now. Let's hope they don't sell us out to the Tristerat.
Hopefully not. I'm gonna go find a corner to quietly think about not punching someone in the face.
It's very quiet down here. Nobody seems to approach me, so it'll be fine here.
I'm
you
gonna
see
mind the
Hector
company.
approaching you.
Whoop. I gotta take my leave now. I'll try to find a better hiding spot.
I think Norm, remember?
Like start walking away. He's like, "Oh, come on now. Listen. How about poetry this time? I've heard like a good poem. One of the like
What?
smart people and like topper them. Listen.
What exactly is your problem here? Is this some type of game to you?
The game of love. Such
Oh
an
my
old
God.
game.
I'm not too sure what type of womanizing technique you think is going to work here, but I'm telling you, you're not going to get anything out of this. So how about you move along, find something new to play with, and leave me alone? And probably, stop playing with my weapon. I would really appreciate if you just would not do that.
Well. Yes. Definitely not. Didn't do anything weird to it.
What did you... oh my god, she's gonna grab him by his scruff. What did you do to my weapon? What did you do to my gun?
Nothing. I did nothing to it. It is a beautiful weapon indeed, just like yourself.
It is, which is why it shouldn't be touched or played with by anyone.
Oh well, I'm not really touching you or playing with you. I'm merely conversing. So maybe I just did that with your weapon. Just talk to it. Just like you, your weapon doesn't speak back. Breaks my heart every time. Woe is me.
I'm sure you'll cope. At the very least, if something happens to my gun in any way, I'm breaking your legs next time.
Yes, I have been told that. I have been warned. He just smiles. He just smiles. You're inciting what on him?
Because he's like, I didn't touch your weapon. I feel like he did. I feel like he did something stupid with it.
You can roll me insight and society.
God damn it.
Lovely -1 of yours.
Do I just roll, do I add any difficulties?
I'll say like 2 basic.
Ah, those 2 sad dice. God damn it!
Probably fuck with you. Probably fuck with you.
She just grits her teeth, lets him go. 'Cause she's, you know what? She's gonna take Igris's advice. You know what? I realize I've approached this all wrong. I'm ignoring you. Turns around and walks away.
Such is the fate of all who must suffer like me. Either be
Oh
beaten
my
up
God.
or ignored, and he like keeps walking after you.
She's gonna try to ignore this man. She's gonna try her damnedest.
He is gonna start reciting actual poetry. Or cooked.
Mac, why did you try to help me with my embarrassment condition? God damn it.
Kinda tough when
So
nobody
ca-
has society. Kinda tough.
Yeah. It's
So
like,
courage,
I do.
so courage
Yes.
and kiss him and tell him to fuck off for one kiss.
Well, let's see. What's your society in care, Charlotte?
I have 2 dots in the society, and then like
Yeah, so
3 in
if
eloquence, 3 in etiquette, 3 in grace.
you want
Yes,
to
that is-
roll, you can roll me. You need the 1 crit for care and society. If you want to take the risk.
What's this roll for?
To cure her embarrassment condition, but you basically like cheer her up or like talk her and like
Ah,
emotionally comfort her.
okay. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, please roll.
I'm sorry, but you're cooked.
And let's see.
Sorry.
Now you're gonna roleplay, but I'm gonna also
I
remind
absolutely
you
am.
that you are now also embarrassed by this.
Listen, Grunt, I just wanted to tell you, I wanted to do this for the express purpose of failing.
Wonderful. Make it embarrassing.
All right. So, you know, I'll sit down next to her and I was like, you seem stressed, Maeve.
I am dealing with the situation as best I can. Ma'am, Kikaris give me some sound advice. I am trying to adapt.
What's, well, what are you trying to adapt to? I mean, like, we're just traveling from point A to point B, right? We'll
Yes.
resupply at the nearest military base, get back out in the field.
Of course, I understand. And you're right. I just have to wait it out. I'm avoiding a womanizing, annoying smuggler who seems to take delight in my suffering. But I understand this is just probably meant to get a rise of me, and I'm trying to act appropriately.
I'm absolutely sure he is just trying to get around. He strikes me as the type of guy who maybe, you know, actually thinks you're pretty, but like he's kind of stupid and he's going about it like a really dumb way. You know, I mean, listen, right? I mean, come on. The whole, let's put aside the military thing for now. We're, you know, we went to the same academy. Let's talk girls together, right?
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to be honest with you. This fellow has only met me one time and has made it his mission to annoy me the entire time. And regardless of fact of intentions or not, he's a smuggling rogue who stole my weapon, and we are going to be here for the next 2 weeks. So there's not much in the way of. I don't really know exactly what you're coming out of this, but there's not much here other than us leaving and getting my stuff.
I mean, is it really stealing if it's like right over there and we're going to get it back at the end of this?
Oh, are we sure we're getting it back? Because I really are uncertain about this whole thing.
Well, if we're not going to an actual city and we figure that part out, well, then I suppose we'll have to make a break for it.
That weapon was a lot of money, ma'am.
I know. And my sword was a gift from me from my former master that I've had for the past 15, 16 years.
Yes,
I
well,
think it.
Regardless, I am going to try to remember my training and understand that I am still a sentry, weaponless or not.
I think it's the whole like sentry thing that he's actually going for. You know, the whole unapproachable stone beauty type of, hard boiled. Gotta be honest, I think you're giving him exactly what he wants.
Well, I'm not going to give him. Well, I don't know sure exactly what else he's waiting for. Like I said, this is a 2-week time, and that's all I have to wait for. I don't see them going after you at the very least.
Well, that's because I'm not giving him what he wants.
I'm not going to be friendly with this man, ma'am, unless his course is the order.
You know, I'm not going to be friends with anyone.
I appreciate that. It's fine. I can survive this. I've been through far worse training exercises than an annoying womanizer. I'll be fine.
Sure, you're not just judging a book by its cover. He actually asked if he's had any partners recently.
Well, even if that's not the case, he's very awful at it just then, so.
Well, I guess, your eyes open?
I will, ma'am, and I
Talk.
will be trying to keep a cool head. Yo, Hyman! You want to spar? Just go find Hyman.
Well, I gave it a best shot.
Yeah, I mean, he'll more time.
I do actually have some people that I wanted to talk to.
Go ahead then.
So number one actually is Hector.
Yeah, you'll find him watching Maeve and Hyman's bar as he like keeps cheering you on, Maeve.
So, still trying the forward approach, eh?
Well, it is the only way I know how to walk.
Perhaps you should try learning another way.
I was told learning is not my strong suit, so I will do what I'm best at. Ride the wave. No matter how
Well, you gotta
stormy the
learn.
sea becomes.
I assume you learned how to ride the wave in the first place. Ashton times.
Are you giving me dating advice?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, don't bother.
How come? Come on.
He like goes to say something, but like just kind of stops and kind of shakes his head. You would just, be spending your energy without any reward, so.
I have nothing better to do. Kinda bored anyway. Come on, what do you have to?
Well, it sounds like your dating advice is for me to stop being me. Never gonna work.
Not necessarily. See, like fishing. You cast out your line, try to land the fish, and then you start reeling. Actually, we don't do fishing because we're really small here. Shit. Ignore
No,
that analogy. Starting over.
They would do fishing. It's fine. They have like
Okay.
small. Listen, they kind of have analogs for pretty much most things.
Okay. Maybe they fish for minnows.
Even if they don't in the book, I'm retconning it because that's stupid.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fine.
So if you just keep reeling constantly,
But
your line's bound to.
you see, my
But
lovely
if-
Charlotte, I don't fish with the and line. I fish with the cannon.
The problem is you can't eat anything if it's been blown apart with a cannon.
No, but you can surely admire the explosions.
Ah, So it's not about actually winning young fair maiden's heart, but, well, making fun of her.
Yes, I find it
Ah,
hilarious.
I am bound to agree with you. Sadly, I also think it's really funny when you get punched, and that hasn't happened recently.
Well, give it like another day or two.
I don't know. I think she's settling in for the long haul.
I think I'll up my game soon enough.
Well, before you do, let me know.
You do what?
I do want to see it.
I believe you are at the very least. I can guarantee you at the very least hear of it.
You're not going to try and sneak into a room at night, are you?
Sleep and tense and no, I would never do something so ungentlemanlike.
Oh, good. See, at that point, I would actually have to stab you.
But I think soon enough she'll want to sneak into my tent, if you know what I mean. Let's make a bet.
Call me.
Let's make a bet.
I get it. You're gonna play me, and then not because you took something from her.
Not as stupid as some of her other friends.
You see, everyone tends to think I'm stupid.
I don't.
I find it better if I let them believe it.
Just well, you're a soldier, so that's the general assumption of all soldiers.
Oh yeah, absolutely correct here. You know me. Oh boy, I sure just love marching in time and saying "Halt, you!"
Well, that is what kind of your Imperial Army folks do. Not very
See, that's more the
productive.
general army, kind of a different branch, really. Yes.
Ah, that's true. That you're the ones that go around and say "you halt," but in the in betweens and wilds. Yes. So
Exactly. We also
Like I
get to
said.
fight wasps.
Not see. That's even worse. You're harming local wildlife. What did that wasp ever do to you?
Will try to kill me.
Well, did you at least eat them?
Well, I wanted to, but our former commanding officer said leave it for the other animals to eat.
Do you even know how to cook a wasp? Die of poisoning.
Is there a specific way?
Yeah, there is.
I thought poisons and venoms were different things.
Well, I may not know the difference, but I can eat a wasp and not die from it.
Do other people eat a wasp and die from it?
Those who are stupid, yes.
Ah, okay. So they're both then. I think that's called toxic. Could be wrong though. So, do you have to like cut off a certain part, or
I'm not gonna teach you that.
or why not?
Everything has its price.
I'll make you a bet.
Hmm.
I bet you can't get her to punch you by the end of the day.
I can get her to punch me like right now.
All right. Well, it seems like you'd like to take that bet.
I will. What do I get if I win?
If you win, I don't know. Bragging rights?
That works. He fucking goes as you're sparring, Maeve. Hector shouts and says, "Hey, by the way, I kind of disassembled your gun earlier today. I hope that's okay with you."
Gret. Gret. How close is he to me?
He is like close enough. Like he could see you like walking up towards you.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
going
and
for a
I was
punch.
like trying to like put it back together. I think I screwed with it like a bit too much. I don't know.
I
think
was gonna roll fight. You said that's all.
I mean, you don't need to roll because he won. punch him.
Yeah. She's
Like-
like, you did what?
You mean like I guess you immediately just deck him in the face.
No, I would give her a minute. I would give her a minute because she was trying to be a good person. She's like, you did what? And she's gonna stop.
Yeah,
kinda,
like
engaging.
I looked at it today and I thought, hey, that's a pretty gun. Let me just kind of pick it apart, see what makes it tick, you know. And I think I'm missing one of the components, but maybe you can like take a second look at it.
Corporal, if you don't punch him, I can probably get Zach to go and get the gun from him and put it back in condition.
Well,
Uh,
what about the missing parts though?
I'm sure I can get him to get them off of you.
But no, I think might have like they're not on me. They're like down below. But I'm sure it's not
Mhm.
like important.
oh, great. She probably just stares at him before going for immediately a gut punch.
Yeah, just
Damn
like,
it!
gut punches like he like starts coughing. Okay. I
He
win
doesn't even
this,
look-
Charlotte. I win.
She doesn't even look mad or anything. She just looks like she looks so devastated. And she's gonna turn and walk away.
As Hector kind of starts giving you finger guns, Charlotte.
I was like, all right, you won that one fair and square. Good job. I'll like walk up to him. He's like, so did you actually disassemble it and lose a piece?
No,
I didn't think so.
I would never listen. She's too easily riled up. I love it.
Tried to tell her. I tried to warn her.
I think she likes me. I'll be honest. I've never had a woman punch me this much.
Well, so the opposite of love is actually disinterest. So she's at least not disinterested.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know about like just yet.
Well, excuse me. I need to make sure she doesn't actually kill someone. He like starts jogging after her.
Good luck. Let me know if you're gonna get punched again.
Like keeps shouting after you, Maeve. Like,
Yeah,
it
she's-
was a joke. It was a joke. I didn't touch it. I swear it.
Ah, she's gonna stop and turn almost immediately, like a 90-degree. Says, what is your problem?
Listen, I made the bet with Charlotte that I could get you to like punch me immediately, and I won.
A bet? A bet?
Yes.
You decide to make fun of the thing I care about? Do you just like hurting me? Is this because I'm an easier target for you to do whatever fucking
Well,
ritual this is for you?
in all fairness, you're also hurting me quite frequently, so it's sort of
You
square.
could stop if you stayed away and left me the.
You're just too tempting. I'm sorry.
You're an asshole,
Yes,
and I do not like you.
that's fine.
And you stay far away from me.
Not likely to happen. At least for like another week or two. After that, I will only haunt your dreams.
No, you won't, because you're a piece of shit. And I should listen to Icarus. God fucking damn it. You stay 20 feet away from me. I swear to whatever.
He takes 2 steps closer to you. Oops, already broke that one too.
I'm gonna go hang out with Icarus. Leave me the fuck alone. She just starts storming off.
See you later.
Oh, you broke her. You make a joke about a gun. She's gonna hate your guns for this. What are you doing?
It's gonna get so much worse.
I'll walk
has
up to
a-
Hector after that and just be like, oh, I shouldn't punch you again.
Well, all in good time.
Indeed. So, what are you guys doing down here anyway?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Why not?
He just sort of like blinks a couple of times, confused at you.
Oh, we'll be like friends. Come on.
No, we're not.
Why aren't we friends?
Go befriend someone else. Zach's like right over there.
Yeah, but like, you're funny.
Uh-huh. See,
I
like,
thought you were cooler than this. Guess I was wrong.
listen, I'm plenty cool. I just don't.
I don't know. I think you're being pretty fucking lame right now. Kind of a
Well,
loser,
listen,
really.
I don't keep a track of like what we bring in and out, and like, if they want me to steal something, I'll steal it. Otherwise, kind of boring.
Yeah, well, what'd you steal?
Um,
Bet it was pretty cool.
no, it's been quite lame. Uh,
Oh, sounds cool.
what?
Well, I mean, if you're stealing something and you're not supposed to tell me, it's probably cool, isn't it? But I guess it actually is lame.
I
You can only
didn't
do
really
lame things.
steal much lately. I think the last big thing was the sword out of the big black knight, but eight. Put down the
Oh.
shovel. Put down the shovel.
Really? A big black knight?
Yeah, the one
That sounds pretty cool.
the one we told you about several days ago. The scissors.
You told us about. No, you told us about something for a professor. You never said anything about a knight.
No, the weird freakishly burnt cinder knight. I'm pretty sure we told you about that.
Oh, you know what? You did. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Other than that, smuggling from a couple of bandits here, a dignitary there. Not even. There's nothing to steal. They just give you stuff, you take it, they walk it up to the other side.
It's not even like working for any like cool groups of people. I mean, you gotta meet some cool people,
Yeah, but do you
right?
think how do I even would I even be able to tell you apart? Like, all kind of like look posh to me.
I look posh. That's the first time
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah, well, if all of you fairies look like that,
See, that seems kind of racist, actually.
because it is.
Wow, rude.
I'm sorry, just tell it how it is.
And here I try my hardest to be as me as possible. Apparently, I'm just another fairy. Oh, woe is me.
One of you is actively hostile. Although that's
Yeah, but you
honestly,
won't.
I think that's something that would actually unite a lot of people against me. But
Hmm.
you talk way too politely. That guy hasn't barely said a word this entire journey. Too good for us. Old man, he strikes me as some sort of fairy tale character. And I'm biased there, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
Don't worry about Icarus. He's actually like that with everybody.
Like I said, fairies.
Actually, he's a bit of an anomaly. Trauma and all that.
Oh no, Crimea River.
Yeah.
Never heard trauma before. Such a rare thing.
Oh, you see, it's this thing where things happen in the past and people get sad about it.
Yeah, see, that's just true. Where I'm from, we laugh about it.
Ah,
But I wouldn't know. I don't really have any trauma, so
that sounds like what someone with trauma would say.
damn. You know, I tried playing that angle once with a lady. Didn't really work out.
Mhm. Well, luckily you're not a lady, unless I'm quite bad at judging character.
No, he said he tried that, playing the traumatized individual with one.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've
it was-
decided it's best to be natural. Even if I get rejected, at least I can have fun while I'm at it.
When was the last time any of your techniques actually worked? I'm curious.
I would be surprised. There's a couple of slow out there that appreciate the forwardness. There was that sprite that almost locked me in her basement, but we don't talk about that.
Like in a fun way or an unfun way?
I didn't stick around to find out.
Didn't stick around.
Nope. Can't chain this Slua down.
Well, I feel like you can, but like, Temporarily, at least.
Slippery, fast, agile, flexible. So many qualities. So little time.
Short.
Short. What?
I listen. I don't know. He struck me as like a 5'4" kind of
No.
guy.
Guy like looks at you and says, "Huh?"
How tall is he comparatively?
I mean, he's like a probably like a just underneath 6 foot, I guess. Like he's not tall, but I won't say.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, that was my interpretation. He seemed like a small kind of guy. Guess I was wrong.
I'm sorry. Did he give shadow vibes?
He did, not shadow vibes, but like, fun sized.
But listen, much as I enjoy talking to you, there is a ferry I need to pass through. Like starts walking after me.
Good luck. And by good luck, I mean good luck getting punched.
Yes, thank you. Anyone have anything else that they want to converse about?
If not, I'll go and probably talk to Byron next.
He doesn't.
He
seem
said
to
he was.
mind. Yeah, he doesn't seem to mind. As long as it's not like severe injuries. Oh. Zach can be like, yeah, no, this happens quite often. I don't care.
Okay, gotcha. It helps with theories. Okay.
He seems to enjoy the attention.
2 more weeks.
Should have listened to Icarus, just ignore him.
He's
Like
like
I'm trying to
reciting
Icarus.
poets now.
She's ignoring him. She's trying to follow Icarus's advice.
You know what?
I guess anyway.
No, go ahead, Hate, because I was like fucking reading my next insult that would have like fucking made her lose her shit. So
Okay,
Go.
then no, please go ahead.
oh,
Wait,
as you
no,
kind
he
of
didn't
ignore
know
him,
this.
he'll kind of like cross his arms and say, "Well, you know what? I guess I might go around and test my practice at the shooting target."
She would touch. I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work.
Well, I
Okay,
hope
well.
you're gonna enjoy hearing the sounds of gunshots, and he like starts walking away.
You don't even take care of it. Don't you dare touch my weapon. I swear to God.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. He like continues walking.
What do you want? What do you want to make this not be an issue we have to worry about anymore? Icarus, you're right. You're right, Icarus. You need to come help me. How about you come help your friend Maeve right now? Get over here, you son of a bitch.
The problem is I can't give him a dead shake. I was like, how the fuck do I help you? It's on you. Who
How about you be my bodyguard? How about you be my bodyguard? Appreciate that.
Say, well, listen. I feel like there's a couple of things you can do that would be more interesting than just shooting at target practice.
What are they? Name your terms.
First of all, you have to have a drink with. And after that, you just have to tell me about yourself. See? You know so much about me already. King of the CNO. Lord of Tupperdam. The
We both know
desert,
that's not true.
desert rider.
Keep adding those fake titles to your name. Very well. To ensure a compromise and a peaceful coexistence until part ways, I will go have a drink and talk about myself. Will that suffice with your antics?
For now, yes.
It should suffice entirely.
No,
need
just
to
for
know.
now.
How long is for now? Because this is going to be just a one-night thing that I'm not
Well,
wasting my time.
I mean, how long are you gonna talk about yourself then?
How long will make it so I can take it only 2 weeks of silence and none of your nonsense?
Well,
Or you touch my weapon.
there's like 2 weeks of talk. Someone has to talk, you see. Either I talk or you talk. It's quite simple. Quite simple.
I'm not doing this every night to fulfill your ego just because you want to win an argument here with me for some reason. I need
It's
better
not an
terms.
argument that I want to win. Your illustrious heart.
Well, that's not going to work out for you, buddy. You only have 2 weeks, and I'm going to be honest, you're not really doing a good job.
Well, you know, they don't have water in the desert. Make do. Make do.
45 minutes of talking and drinking, and you leave me alone for a week.
No. 45
I'm not-
minutes of talking and drinking, and I'll leave you alone the next day.
I make it 4 days.
I can keep talking. Let's see. I know a couple of Bogart poems. Yes, yes.
I'm.
They do love their mushrooms.
Make it 2 days of silence.
I could start enthralling you as he like starts reciting what sounds like a poem about the Cinder Hall.
Fine. Just leave me alone for 1 day. For love of.
Like smirks.
Gosh, I can't wait for this to be over with. Come on then. I hope your wine isn't shit.
But we're not drinking wine. My good friend. As he like pulls out this metal canister.
What is that? I swear if it tastes.
It's the best alcohol Slua can provide. Hand you the thing.
Right? Oh god, I have 1 point in culture. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Listen,
she's
it's
gonna-
probably some dirty Slua drink. Listen, you
gonna
have
give
you
it a-
have good like athletics.
Yeah, I do.
I think athletics would be the role to resist drunk. Lore Master Mac.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if
depends.
athletics. I don't think
No,
athletics
it's
would make sense.
strength. Never mind, strength. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Roll
Hmm.
me a strength plus war.
Oh goodness. Okay. So just war, which is the same thing I have. Okay, I think it's starting the same dice. Do I have any difficulties, Grunt?
Just roll.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why?
It's fate.
More
It's
than
fate.
that.
Why?
Holy shit! You get
fate.
smashed drunk.
Ah, goodness
What
gracious.
are you gonna tell this man when you're like absolutely fucking torpedoed?
I guess she would tell him, that she comes from a very, well, her grandmother's always on her case, and just doesn't understand her, and she's her stupid dream of being part of the Golden Backs Pie. How doesn't tell many people that. I'm not too sure there's anything he specifically wants to know, because she would tell him in embarrassing detail.
He's more than willing to learn about your traumatized past.
It's traumatizing.
Any sort of like listen fact that you have so many expectations placed on top of you, why that gun is so important.
This is the first thing I bought for myself. God damn it.
You say that to him?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, if you must know, I haven't actually touched the door.
That's good, because if you did, I think I would smash your face in. Yes.
I was planning on stealing it to have you chase me around top or down, but
That would be a bad idea. I'll just try to get another one and then shoot you from a distance. I'm sorry. I don't want to slur my words and make sure you can understand me.
No, go on. It makes it funnier if we can.
say, I mean, yeah, but then you'll have to shoot me, and I wouldn't really mind that.
You really should have a little more care for your safety. It's not good to just want to get shot all the time. It's not good.
Depends who's shoot. I wouldn't mind if you shot me.
Is this a euphemism? Always just sex with you? Do you just want to have sex all the time?
Nope. It's just your eyes I want to stare at.
This is, if you just, honestly, if you just said if I have sex and we could just get this over with and then we done, it'd be much easier than this.
I
'Cause I'm just gonna about to kill you.
The killing implies of interest, dedication, chasing, fighting. If you just fuck, that's kind of there's nothing there more. It's about the emotion. I'm not a brute.
No, you're just like a horn dog, is all. You're just like like you throw the chase, and then when something new comes around, you go get bother that. I got you.
Well, the embarrassing part is I will never know because I never succeed. So there you have it. There's my biggest. I'm sure you're shocked.
Ooh, really? Gosh, I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. Why am I really drunk right now and you're not actually?
You all have quite a high resistance to alcohol.
That seems so unfair. Really?
Well, listen, you can fly, so
Yeah, I can't really use it really that well for this at all.
that's why I asked you for a drink.
Gosh, you're really stupid. Just
Yes, everyone tells me that.
this doesn't work at all. You have a bad approach about this whole thing.
Yep.
You do know
that's-
when.
Hmm?
Okay, you do know. You do know. That's
Yes,
good. That's
yes.
good. You
Listen.
do know that once this is over with, we'll never see each other again, so it doesn't really matter.
My point being, why not enjoy? Listen, I've been told by everyone I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't that. I should basically not be myself. And if I'll be rejected anyways, I might as well be myself while I'm at it. You know, it's something liberating about the fact that you can just appreciate yourself for who you are. You don't have to conform to other people's sort of standards and expectations. Like with
just
you
feel
and
like-
your folks.
I just feel like you just wanted an excuse to be an asshole.
No, I don't really need any excuse for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You probably work more if you just would, just close your lips.
But then where's my personality gonna shine through?
I mean, you kind of always had to look for it. I don't think you really need anything else.
I wouldn't want to. Are you just saying I'm pretty but dumb? Is that what you're saying right now?
Yes, you get it. You get it. You get it. You get
Yeah,
it.
but then somebody's just gonna get with me because they think I'm pretty and never actually like me for who I am. And what kind of story would that make?
But do you really just want to have a relationship? Don't you just want to fuck your way through Tupperdom or whatever the fuck you're part of?
No. One assumes I just want to fuck.
Your
maybe-
personality shows that you just want to fuck. That's
maybe
all it is.
it's-
It makes it.
Have you thought that maybe you're the horn dog here?
No, I'm not. I've never horned any dogs.
I don't know. I don't look at people and say, hey, maybe you should just shut the fuck up and fuck. I like to get
See,
to know them. I like to get to talk with them.
And the army is so much easier. You go up, hey, you're really cute. Do you want to do this? Yeah. And then there you go. That's it. No one else does this nonsense. Straightforward. Things are easier.
Do you do stuff because they're easy or do you do stuff because they're fun and challenging?
Depends on the stuff.
Well, I never do easy
Depends.
stuff. If something is easy, I will in fact make it harder for myself.
Make it sound so difficult for no reason.
Yes.
I don't even know what you want. Do you just want to you really want a relationship?
I want to get to know you.
That sounds boring. Boring. You sound boring.
I sound boring. I don't know. You seem to be talking right now. Telling me all your deep
Yep.
dark secrets.
That's because we made a deal. And Maeve keeps her deals. You gotta.
Did you just talk about yourself in the third person?
No.
All right, Maeve.
Mm-hmm.
Maeve keeps her deals. Maeve also talks in the third person. Maeve is also kind of scared of risks. It's kind of what it sounds to me.
Ugh, shut up. You sound like my grandmother. I'm not scared of us. I've joined the army because I'm not a scaredy pants.
Oh, think the army makes you look tough?
No. The army, we're protecting people. We're supposed to. It's what we're supposed to do.
Uh-huh. Like all the people that got protected during the war.
No, that was a bad time.
You know,
Mm.
you still were called the Imperial Army back then. Now you just added the adjective great bad.
I didn't get a chance to do a lot. I was at the I saw the white dragon. You don't really talk about that a lot. That was really
He kind of like looks at it and says, how old are you?
I'm just around 27. How are you?
Uh-huh. 25.
Ah, you're a baby. Look at those babies. Just
No, those would be cool insults if I could hear them through your robot mic.
That's a good argument. That's really cool. Red's actually melting in real life.
you call them
They actually cut off her internet.
AT&T tried to save her. AT&T is like trying to save her. Brave engineer.
Saved by the bell.
No, we can't.
No, hold on.
Okay.
I'll be back. Oh, I'm fine now.
Let her reconnect.
We're Barack Red. Speak again.
Am I Barack?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. She called him. She tried to pinch his cheeks, basically, making fun of his age.
As you pinch his cheeks, he's just gonna like sort of kind of pinch your nose.
I told you that. That's mean. Stop it.
No, it's cute. And he does it again.
No, stop. Stop it. I'm gonna beat you up.
Can barely stand.
I can. Look at this.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't-
Roll me a fight roll. Some -1 on it.
Okay. Do I have any difficulties?
I mean, like 2 basic.
Gotcha.
This
Should
is
it be a
like
crit because
really-
I'm hollow drunk, or should I just be too
No,
basic?
2 basic is like really close up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
You can reroll.
it.
You can reroll. Listen, maybe it's a crit. Maybe you'll succeed another time. Or maybe it's a
God.
full failure. And as you take the fucking swing, you kind of tumble into his arms. He's like, oh,
God.
just got you. See? Listen. She just wanted me to hug you. Just say that. That's fine.
You're an asshole. That's what you are.
Yes. A proud one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I gotta tell you a secret. Really, I think I'm really drunk right now.
Plan has succeeded. You can now go to sleep, and tomorrow you won't remember anything, and I will know all your secrets. And you'll never know
Devious.
my secrets.
Devious. That's not fair. You didn't tell me anything. You gotta give me something. You gotta.
Well, I don't know. Do you want funny, sad, heroic? I have them all.
What heroic thing did you do? Because I just said something heroic. You gotta say something heroic back.
I was I snuck once Pepperdam University and stole test answers for an entire class of sprites. For free, for nothing. Just to impress a girl.
Was she impressed?
Nope, never talked to me again.
Yeah. Did she take the test answers from you?
Yep.
Ooh, you should have saw that coming. You should have really asked more questions.
I was a young and naive sloa on the streets of the city.
She pretty dumb. It's all right.
Yeah,
You can go far in life with just that alone. My grandma
that's-
says it all the time.
Well, I mean, you are pretty. Sometimes
Mhm.
can be a bit dumb. Makes
I
sense.
am not sure. I am so not dumb. You're the dummy.
Apparently so.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pass out.
It's gonna help you to your tent and put you to sleep. Some of the more astute monks you will have spotted some of these interactions.
No, they didn't. No.
I was absolutely watching.
Icarus is also watching this, by the way, because he thinks it's funny. So he was kind of bored with it most of the time.
I always knew this was gonna happen.
He'll kind of
Charlotte,
the finger guns at you, Charlotte, as he's like,
Icarus
he like
taking
does them
disappoint-
back.
as
You see,
sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, see, Chris, that's what being fun looks like.
For now, Red. For now.
I was gonna talk to Byron, but I can do that next session.
Yeah, as on basically a 1 week more to go. You're very close, passing through the in betweens. And with their like expertise, you manage to dodge most sort of like spider nests and other dangerous centipedes. And God knows what else lives in these parts. As we